Hello, everybody. My name is Bear, and this is Friendly Neighborhood Gamer. I am here tonight with my co-host Blue, and we're going to be opening. Not unopening. That sounds like a weird way to do things. We're going to be opening World Order. You gonna put your hand in there so we know that you're here? I'm gonna start poking at it.
I was trying to be as quiet as possible. Then people were like, has Bear lost it? Has Bear finally lost it? Is Orange in the room, or is Blue in the room with you right now?
He is in the room with me.
Okay, yes.
So yeah, we're going to be doing an unboxing of World Order, a race for global hegemony.
Which is made by the how do you pronounce that?
Hegemonic Project Games.
Is it hegemony or hegemony?
I say hegemony, but again, English is made up. Words are made up.
This game was in pounds when I backed it on Kickstarter, so I think they're over in the UK.
They're fucking British.
Sorry.
So if anybody knows, we are fans of Hegemony, which is this game is made by the same company, and we're excited to open it. We're going to be doing a playthrough and a review tomorrow
On the channel?
on the channel.
Oh, I thought we were doing a learn how to. Oh god,
No,
this is gonna be. I was not planning on that. Okay, all right, yeah, we're gonna be doing a playthrough. Oh no, this is gonna. All right, I'm preparing my soul for.
Do you have little scissors? I know you got some little.
Well, no, you gotta try to use your fingernail to get in there.
I usually use my toes.
Okay,
Hold on.
little scissors it is. Nope, tiny scissors. Here we go. Trying to keep this as PG as possible because we will like
come on.
we will like the hegemony folks to actually like us. There we go. Here, and trying to make sure we open the
The
sides.
Hegemony folks have got to have a sense of humor.
You don't know that.
No, I don't. I've never met them. They never, commented on any of my videos because I didn't post them in Board Game Geek because we didn't finish the full game.
Indeed. So
People had to go home.
Bear's opening the shrink wrap. It's not my fault that some people have kids. It's also not their fault. Actually, it is their fault.
So other people on that video had kids except for goats, and he wasn't the one going home.
Oh.
It was Connor.
Oh. Well, okay. Well, you gotta
Somebody talked about work or
you
something.
gotta read the back of the box.
All right. I mean, there's only like the same thing on the back of the box.
That's
on
the
front.
American amount of words. That's correct.
World Order, a race for global hegemony.
All right.
I'm not reading all that.
Why not? Okay. All right. Sorry. This is Bear's show. I forgot. I'm over here trying to act like Bear gave me the opportunity to unbox
This is
some-
the deluxe edition. So inside of this,
Oh yeah.
there's going to be an expansion, which is called
Diplomacy and something else. Diplomacy and I'm looking it up right now.
Diplomacy and Donuts,
No, I had it up earlier, but I had it on my other screen. And then I
Diplomacy
unplugged the other screen.
and Dingoes.
Not dingo. Wait. What's the one that Donut hates?
She hates dog. Oh, Cocker Spaniels.
Cocker Spaniels. There you go. Diplomacy and Dominance is the name of it. So, Diplomacy and Dominance. I did check this on Board Game Geek forums. Diplomacy and Dominance, if you have the deluxe edition, is included inside of it. It's all the Kickstarter stretch goals, and if you do get Hegemony later on as a separate non-deluxe edition, the base game.
I mean World Order, not Hegemony.
Oh shoot, you're right. Sorry, I'm so used to saying Hegemony. If you do get World Order non-deluxe edition, then you will get. Oh, you have to take that off screen. It's gonna bother people. It's bothering. Oh, it's getting worse. It's getting. You can eat it.
Oh,
That was very loud. Sorry.
got
What
a
was I
smirk
saying?
from Dr. Doodle across the room.
The non-deluxe edition will not have the Kickstarter stretch goals inside of it. The Kickstarter stretch goals are all going to be put inside of Diplomacy and Dominance, which I appreciate that as an approach. They do still have a day one expansion, so we'll talk junk about it later.
Yeah, we're on this channel. We're not big fans of day one expansions. If you're going to come out expansion day one, anyways, we'll talk about it.
All right, so we got to read the back of the box.
Oh, this is the one you want me to read.
Yeah, wait, hold on. We got to let the people at home read too. 1 second. We gotta zoom in. Yep. Enhance. Oh, too much. Too much.
A previously unrivaled influence on the United States is beginning to wane. Beijing is rising to become a global powerhouse. Moscow is entangled in an intricate game of chess with Washington, and the European Union is trying to carve out its identity in the geopolitical landscape. The world undergoes a drastic shift while power is being redistributed on a global scale. Who will take the lead in this rapidly changing world order? World Order is an area majority board game for 1 to 4 players that lets you control one of the 4 dominant global powers of the 2010s. The United States of America, the People's Republic of China, the Russian Federation, and the European Union. From alliances with diplomatic finesse, entice other nations through cleverer economic dependencies, or become the military juggernaut no one dares to cross. Join the race for the game, for the global hegemony, and show the other powers that a new era is dawning. For whatever reason, again, I'm going in this blind. Blue had said, hey, I got this game called New World Order. And I was really expecting these to be like nondescript governments.
See, so one of the things I was just looking this up because I was like, oh man, there's so many funny things about this. So can you read like the first sentence of that again, if you don't mind?
The previously unrivaled influence of the United States is beginning to wane.
So the U.S. elections were 2024, November 5th. This game went to Kickstarter for World Order on November 12th, 2024. So 7 days, 1 week after the United States made the biggest mistake it's probably ever made in its entire life. Sorry, I don't like Trump. I don't think anybody does.
There are some. They're not smart, but there are some.
Yes.
Or they're rich and they're just trying to screw everybody else over.
Yeah, that part. But the reason I'm pointing that out though is because I was like, man, that first sentence is exactly what's happening right now. Who would have thought?
I think that's kind of the point.
But I don't think they have that much predictive power is what I'm trying to say.
It just came out on Kickstarter.
Well, no, but 7 days after the elections when this Kickstarter was announced, which means that they were probably planning on this game for a while. And then they said, oh, let's go and try to put the idea, because they had to have something ready to show people.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's...
This was pinned, like...
Well, no, yeah, this was pinned recently, for sure. But,
all right, well, let's get in here.
All right.
Ugh. Sorry, I'm going to make noises because this thing weighs a lot.
It is pretty heavy. It is very deluxe. It has miniatures.
Did you weigh it before you?
I don't do that normally. This can play 1 to 4 people, 120 to 180 hours.
Oh, look at that. There's art inside the box.
Artwork inside the box. Look, there's photos. Oh, hey, that looks like stuff going on right now. There's tariffs. there's Iraq. Oh no. America's cooked, y'all. All right, moving on though. My doom and gloom aside, we have. So for your unboxings, I would recommend ordering it to help your timestamps. I like the idea of removing everything from the box first and then gawking at stuff later.
All right, jump in there.
No, you're doing the unboxing. All right. Well, bears ogling stuff. Here's a board. Here's player aids.
Well, this is a rule book.
Oh, that's for the diplomacy and dominance.
Oh yeah, if I read the cover.
So rule book, some cardboard sheets. We got another thing. We have trays, not to be confused with dos or unos. That's right, trays. Trays. I tried. So
I once knew a person whose first name was Trailer and their last name was Park.
I don't believe you.
Uh-huh.
I don't believe you.
Traylor. Trailer.
I don't believe you.
And their last name was Parks.
I don't believe you.
Their parents hated them, apparently.
Apparently. So here's the player boards here. And I'm not going to remove everything, but I'm trying to see if we can see everything. Because there are miniatures. Actually, oh, no. I did not get the miniatures version because I hate miniatures. That's why. Okay, perfect.
Because you're a monster.
Oh, no, oh, plastic bags of shame. Nice.
Plastic bags of stuff.
Yep, I judge.
Listen, if we're going to make this world burn, we got to have plastic bags to help us.
Oh, no, I did get the miniatures version.
Yes.
I got the deluxe edition. I was like, this seems too tall for what's in there. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm sorry, y'all. I failed you. Look at these high-quality wooden... Okay, whatever.
Look at these tanks.
All right, so we got everything out of the box. So now we can kind of dilly-dally. No. We can leave it on the box. It's fine. Bear's pulling it out of the box. My only other game that I have that has a lot of
what if we
miniatures-
have more things? Look at that. We would have missed that table art in the bottom. We hadn't taken it out. Look at that nice table art.
Yeah. Oh, Sushi here's in a Twitch channel. Oh, Bear, what's your Twitch channel? Do you remember?
Twitch.tv/RaleighFNG.
Nope, that's not it. Twitch.tv/FNG Raleigh NC.
Is that what it just said?
Check it out there.
Backslash?
Yes, FNG Raleigh NC. And yeah, see, / not backslash. See, Sushi's on it.
I'm not a computer.
Hey, Sushi is just like Jesus, okay? Okay, I can't say that. It's gonna go to his head. Oh no.
No.
Sushi's ego is never gonna...
I'm excited about all these little miniatures, yeah.
All right, so we can zoom in a little bit on the miniatures. I didn't set any zooms. I lied. I set a zoom. So we got a bunch of miniatures. So Bear, you're a miniatures person. Can you please judge the quality of these miniatures as we zoom in a little bit closer? They're pre-punched or pre-cut.
Yeah, they're not in sprues or anything. I mean, they're not bad little miniatures. I wouldn't paint them, but yeah, they're not bad. I'd keep them the same color they are.
So if you did paint them, would you? Well, you said you. Why wouldn't you paint them? Is it because of the?
I mean, because they're color coded for the team that you're on. I'm assuming.
Right.
So then, I mean, what's the point of painting them if you're just gonna have to show that this is for the white player, this is for the yellow player, the blue player, and the red player?
Oh, you can put some dirt on it.
Though I do see that they have. I'm guessing the red player is China, so there's the Chinese thing.
Tower.
Well, their player icon token.
Is it France?
It's the EU, but I don't really know what they have. Like in London, I guess Big Ben, but that'd be another tower.
Yeah. See, Sushi's in here in chat. See, Bear, you got pages in the chat. Sushi, Bear doesn't have his tablet. So
Sorry.
Sushi says / say it. Talk to her.
/ I'll say it. Damn. Jesus Christ.
Which one is that?
This is, I'm guessing, probably it's the Russian, so it's probably their the cathedral or whatever.
What's the red cathedral?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Except
it's not
for it's
red.
white.
Oh.
Because China's red.
Yeah.
And then the Statue of Liberty, which was given to us by the French, and we didn't want it at the time.
And it's funny because I don't think we want it now too.
I mean, it's a lot of brass.
It is, and we also have these tokens here, which I'm assuming are victory points. But we got an American Eagle, America, heck yeah.
Fuck yeah. That's Russia because it's a bear.
It's a bear. So we got. Hey, that's you. You're Russian. Are you Russian?
I already knew you were gonna say that.
Are you Russian though?
No, I'm not Russian.
Okay.
China's a dragon.
Bear's taking his time.
Just showing off little
Yeah.
fancy stuff.
No, because you weren't Russian.
Oh, god damn. And then the EU is a bull.
Huh. I never thought of what the EU's animal would be. I mean, the American Eagle makes sense because we just lambast it everywhere. That's the wrong word.
Did you know that originally they wanted a turkey?
Really? Mm-hmm. Tell me more. Or is that all we know?
No, I think was it Thomas Jefferson that was like saying the turkey, and they're like, turkey? That's not the right one.
Sorry, Bear's doing the shape game.
I'm passing all my cognitive tests.
He's like, here we have a circle.
I passed my third cognitive test this week, guys. I'm doing great as world order.
He's like, here we have a square, and it goes in the square.
But yeah, I'm excited to use these because I know you don't like miniatures, but I don't know. I feel like flat cardboard can be kind of boring.
This is not cardboard, Bear. This is high quality wood. High quality wood. That's right. Sushi said wood. Wood.
Did he say wood?
No, he didn't. I'm trying to influence him to say wood. I don't know if it's gonna work.
Don't do it, Sushi. Don't be influenced.
Sushi
So
says
yeah, these are small like wooden tanks.
I'm not reading that. Sushi says White Russian, as in the drink.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the drink.
Or white. No.
Oh, don't do that.
No.
Oh no.
All right, there we go. So there's a wooden tank. So yeah, like
Why would they
I'd
not
much
sponsor your
rather.
channel?
Huh?
Why would they not sponsor your channel? No. But so these pieces though are nice quality wood pieces though.
They're not bad. Yeah, I mean, they're not bad. They get the job done. Those bring a little pizzazz.
So there's some more wooden bits here. These are just cubes. I don't think there's anything special about the rest of the wooden bits.
I'm really impressed with these plastic bags.
They do feel good quality bags.
Yeah, they're not. More just because I know you hate plastic bags, so I was appreciative that they put them all in plastic bags.
Mm-hmm. We want to save the planet by first killing every non-planet things. We got free candy. We got a lot of candy. I do appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
So these are the different, I guess, cell phones, grain, diplomacy maybe.
Mineral
or
oil, because that's what
business.
Business, yeah, sure.
Sure.
We'll find out what these mean when we play the game. But yeah, we're just looking through everything. I mean, again, these are all like solid feeling.
Mm-hmm. Very chunky.
Yeah.
I think an all wooden piece game is fine. I think I went all in on the deluxe edition because I was like, worst case scenario, I can just give Bear all the miniatures.
I'll sit at home and go.
But you can also get the plastic miniatures, I think, as an upgrade for all of the things if you want to have a separate. I don't know which parts. Ooh, yeah, there you go. There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So it looks like there's rubles, Oh, these are all different countries too.
For the different values? Which one's the ones? Oh, this is China's the fives. Who's the ones? Are there no ones in this game? So wait, does every country have their own?
No, I think it just has their symbol on the back of it.
Okay, so we have China here is on the fives. I'm assuming China's on the fives.
Russia's on the ones.
Ha! Funny.
Take that, Russia.
America's on the 20s. Oh no, America's on the 10s. Hey, oh no, is America not on them?
I think America's on.
Oh yeah, that's the Congress building, Congressional building. I do like the metal money. It is pretty loud, but I will say that I think the coins for hegemony, they used oh man, I knew what the people were, but I forgot them. I think the place is called like Metal Coins. It's like a very original name, I know, but they use their coins, and I think the official hegemony coins are the same coins you can get from like Etsy from the same people, and those coins were nice and hefty, and I like the heft of coins. I do wish there was a little bit more heft for the coin.
Yeah,
but I will
these are
say
a bit light, but I mean,
it's fine though because it's nice and metal.
as I sound gate the hell out of our microphones.
Yep. Don't worry, it's ASMR with loud coins.
Oh, yeah. I don't like it. Stop it.
It's like scratching your microphone here.
So far, like everything's been quality. Like I'm enjoying it. Nothing is like feels sad.
Feels sad and cheap. These are well. I'll let you look at those. I see our flags. They're screen printed, which is cool.
What does screen printed mean?
So screen printed is when they just basically kind of they screen print like you do a T-shirt on top of the wooden piece. At least that's my assumption. I don't know how to actually do it, but I will say that if you look at the Russian one, that's a little concerning. Mine has a little bit of bleed on the edge. I don't know if you can see that. I'm not staring that close at the piece, but I'm just gonna scratch it off.
It's also white.
Yeah, if I just scratch it
Red
off.
on white.
I was able to like kind of scratch it off to like get it there. Free candy. American Eagle, look at us go. EU's Circle of Stars. I wonder what this is.
I was very confused for a minute because thought I was having a stroke because I was smelling French fries, but
There's like, am I spelling toast? It's like no verified. No, yeah, that was actual. There are people who live here, so we're trying to make sure. Oh, sorry, Sushi. Jesus, Sushi says now kiss with the tanks. I think that was earlier when you were doing the tanks. And then it's also thematic. Wait, what's thematic? Is thematic the denomination countries that are assigned to them?
I think we just mixed all these together.
That's fine. Future me is gonna figure it out.
Future me is going to be in 12 hours when you're getting this game set up for our first playthrough.
12 hours? Wait, what? No.
We're going to start in 12 hours. Setting it up.
At 6 in the morning?
Yep.
I got work tomorrow.
Call out.
Jesus. Takes 2 weeks off and then just comes like a tyrant, this bear guy. No, you had work tomorrow is what Sushi said. Thanks, Sushi.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sushi, for encouraging him. Clearly, we know who's going to be playing America over here. Mr. Follow My Rules.
I was thinking probably
Mr. Marauder?
Yeah.
No, we actually, it's either Russia or America. Those are the only two he can play. He can't play anybody else. He's not allowed.
I feel like I have to play with the opposite of whatever he plays so that we have to fight the whole time. I'll be Russia and he'll be America.
I think he'll probably pick Russia and you can be American then.
I think I'll be Russia because it's got a bear.
You know what? Bear makes a good point. Bear's going to be Russia.
I think that's what I'll be forced to do.
All right, so we got a lot of cards here. And
Which is a good time to bring in.
Oh, the sleeves. Yeah. Go ahead and show those.
It came with I guess the deluxe edition came with sleeves?
No, I went all in, so I got the extra stuff for the sleeves.
So, yeah, it comes with 300 sleeves for 63 by 88 millimeter cards and 200 sleeves for 41 by 63 millimeter cards. Now, I don't want to get all in your personal business. Yes, Blue bought this game, and it is donating it towards my channel, but it will live in his library. I'm not trying to get all in your business, but how much were these sleeves more expensive than normal sleeves? Or
I have no earthly idea. I think all in for the pledge. I think I went in all in like maybe 2. Actually, I can just check. Let me not guess, because it was in pounds, so it had to be converted.
That's how they get you. They take you to Pound Town.
Family friendly. Nah. Looking at the information we have here, so my pledge and orders, I got World Order for 189 pounds. So 189 LBS. Sorry, British pounds.
Yes.
Is that American education for you?
189 and LBS $2. Like,
200,
doesn't-
250. So
okay.
250 is for the all-in. But yeah, they had different sleeves. One of the reasons why I got the sleeves was because I was probably not going to use the sleeves because I would rather have matte sleeves. But I think actually no, I take it back. At the time was 2024, so we didn't have.
Who knew what kind of decisions you were making? You were like,
we didn't have supply chain issues as much as we do nowadays. So as a result of that, I got the sleeves because I was like, all right, the game's gonna have sleeves. I'll use the sleeves, or maybe I'll just put them to the side and use my own. But I just want to make sure I had sleeves for the cards because I like to have games with sleeves because it protects the sleeves and makes sure you preserve the game for as long as possible. All my games have sleeves, at least all the games that I play. So yeah, so as went into the sleeves, I guess it wasn't that much extra. Got 3 different stacks of cards. I don't know what to do with them there.
well, I'll open one, you open one. Which one do you want to open?
I'll open this one. It says World Order.
They all say World Order.
Oh. Original information here, let me tell you. See, I don't need no tiny scissors. That's right. I'm born in the streets of opening cards. I've been opening cards my whole life. I got 50 plus videos opening cards.
I could tell with the ASMR. Can you bring the chat back up?
Yeah. There we go. Oh, hey, somebody here says, oh, you got a raid. Hey, you got a raid from Tony, Tony58 UK. Thanks, Tony, for the raid.
Hey, Tony.
It's also easier to shuffle when you have sleeves, and it makes the game more accessible, yes. So actually, I heard a story about somebody who had their partner had a very severe allergy to like any kind of grease. So when they play board games, they can't use like potato chips and stuff like that because like any common like chip grease and stuff would cause outbreaks for her and stuff. So as a result of that, they sleeve their games because that way if somebody comes in with chips or something or doesn't like forgets to wash lotion off their hand, they can't just not play the game anymore. Or sorry, they don't just lose the game. They just replace the sleeves. And I felt very vindicated because it was in the same forum where people were saying, "You're not going." Oh, it was Vantage specifically.
Oh, yeah.
They're talking about you don't need to sleeve your game, and they're like, "Well, my wife, blah 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 blah," and I was like, "See, take that, Jamie Stegmeyer."
You know,
Stegmeyer.
we get that you really just enjoy sleeving your cards, and that's fine. So,
Yeah,
there are 4 different cards here, plus these cards.
we can't see that. Sorry, I had the camera kind of zoomed in a little bit so we can see a little bit more detail. So
There are 4 different types of cards.
it looks like these are the UK or the
EU.
EU. I'm sorry, China, Russia, and the US. And it looks like everybody's gonna have their own.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I'm guessing with hegemony, all the different factions played differently, so I'm guessing the same thing happens here. And we'll get into the rules tomorrow when we do our Learn to Play.
For sure. These are, let's see, they're all called executive order. I'm just trying to see if there's any difference. So it looks like this might be, yeah, these are like once per game instead of doing this, do that. Now, another thing to keep in mind is that we have the expansion in here. So I don't know which of these are expansion, which of these are not the expansion. So we're also looking at the diplomacy and dominance stuff. And I think the diplomacy and dominance includes diplomacy cards and dominance cards. Sorry, that was very close. but it has power.
You're dropping these heavy things on me. Like the diplomacy and dominance has diplomacy and dominance. Wow.
It has extra cards that I think these are those power cards. Is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
And it makes sense that this is the executive order. So I feel like if we just look at these, yeah. So these are like specific cards for the countries to kind of make them different or give them more abilities. And we can look inside of here to see what's in there. So, yeah, these are the strategic asset cards. That's my assumption. Is there 3 of them?
Of each of these?
Yeah.
There are 5 of them.
Huh. Superpower cards?
Maybe.
Yeah.
R&D champion, main UN funding contributor, arms export, NATO and U.S. Navy.
Or maybe I just don't know what the heck I'm talking about. I don't know.
Well, we'll find out tomorrow. We're just kind of going through today and looking at the quality of the game and seeing what's in the box.
For sure, for sure. We'll stare at rulebooks a little bit later. But yeah, so these are some of the cards here. The card quality feels pretty good. They're not
I'm
stitched.
These are like high quality cards.
No, they are, but they're not the what's the linen cards.
Yeah.
Linen cards are considered like the
With
highest tier.
the backs of these cards being similar, I'm wondering if that's just one big deck.
Maybe. Or it could be like Hegemony, like you were saying before. Hegemony has, I had the expansion for the historical expansion, or whichever one added. Oh, Crisis, the Crisis expansion, and it added the COVID-19 cards. So it could be like some extra cards in there too. And looking at Twitch chat, we have Sushi here saying, I've also had games that I've played a ton of times from way back at the start of my collection, and I had to look at, and I look at the edge of the cards now, and oof, see?
Yeah. I mean, Sushi, speaking of that, like I remember back in the day, like playing Magic when I was a kid and like using rubber bands to like keep stuff together. So we all make mistakes as we're younger, and then as we get older, we want to protect stuff. Yeah.
Now that we know better, we do right. But Bear made a good point a while ago, which is like, there's also a cost associated with sleeving cards. You can reduce the cost, but if you want certain type of sleeves, then that adds up pretty fast. And Tony here says, I saw this game at UKGE press preview and was very interested, but couldn't find the stand later over the weekend. Yeah, this I think they did do like a tour. Well, of course they did. They have a board game. They want you to partake in their board games.
Yeah, they want you to buy it.
They want you to buy it. But I remember seeing the announcement of like, yeah, we're going to be here touring there and showing our game. I was like, but my order's not delivered yet. Get back in the... No.
They're not George R. R. Martin, still not writing the next book. I mean, come on.
Oh my God. Do you think he'll ever finish the series?
Nope, we're not getting into that subject.
Okay.
New World Order.
So as far as the cards are looking at them, again, Hegemony has specific decks for... Wow, that is...
I'm struggling, all right?
We noticed. Like, it was funny because at first it was pretty slow, and then you can hear Bear getting more stressed. It's like more crazy.
Breathing intensifies.
Sorry, I was gonna say Hegemony has specific decks for every player. One thing that I don't see here is I don't see like different back colors for the. Oh, those might be the.
Yeah, this might be them.
The strategic. There's also more cards. There's like tiny cards as well.
And there's tiny sleeves.
And there's also plastic bits. Yeah, this game has a lot of stuff. We're just doing an unboxing, just mostly walking though.
Yeah, I'm trying not to look at the cards too much because I don't know. There's something to be like, oh man, this is a cool card. What the hell's it do?
All right, this one says revenue after. Oh, sorry. Bear's like, what did I just say? So I feel like those might be the strategic because are there 8 of each? We can't see that.
There's China.
Oh, sorry.
Russia.
Actually, let me zoom out a little bit. That way Bear has a little bit more space to work with. There you go.
Yeah, you're like, lean way over the table. So yeah, I'm kind of mixed. I don't want to mix all these cards up because I don't know what goes what. But yeah, they all look like they're...
Sushi says, talk about the game, Blue, for our new friends. Yes. So the other thing too is Hegemony. It is, was it number 4 or number 5 on my list of games, top list of games? Because the Hegemony folks, they like saw my video and was like, hey, thanks for liking our game. And I was like, oh yeah, thanks for making a good game. I don't have a playthrough of it because I swear that game's a 4-player only game. It's like John Company. John Company is a 4+ player game. Hegemony is a 4-player game. I know it has solo mode, but
yeah, and I think that this is probably going to be in the same category where it plays best at max player count.
Right.
Which I'm a person that enjoys a max player count game, whereas Blue is like I enjoy a single player game.
Well, I like games at their optimal number, and it's hard. Like Hegemony works better when everybody's kind of has their own interest. You're actually playing with people and not predictable bots.
Yeah.
John Company only really works with people, because when you play with the bot's just doing stuff, and you're like, why would you do that? That doesn't make sense. But something like this, I could see this game maybe having like a competent solo mode. Oh, also just a quick clarification, I take it back. I did attempt to play Hegemony solo. I don't remember how it went. I clearly didn't finish.
Right.
But I can see this game maybe working better solo is what I was trying to say. Because it's kind of their second shot at the second bite at the apple. So maybe they learned some lessons, And that's me implying that hegemony's solo is actually reasonable. Like I said, I never made it all the way through, so I can't speak to it. Okay, all right. I'm trying to get this open, and now I'm struggling like Bear was. So Bear's like, oh man, the mic, it's out here just sound gating out, huh?
I'm just saying, like that's quality plastic that's around these cards. They did a good job.
The finest plastics.
They did a good job keeping these together. See, I don't know what these are. Again, we'll find out when we play. But these look like countries. Those are all different countries.
Can we see? Hey, oh, it's just resource.
Belarus, Norway, Iceland.
Oh, I remember this. So
Albania.
this is I think
Belarus.
what did I see? Was it a preview or somebody was talking about the game? And the countries are like basically when you do a thing, you activate countries to like say, all right, we back you on this thing, but we're not going to do anything else for you this round. So basically you have to like manage your countries, and some countries are bigger than others. So some will give you more bargaining power than others. But you can say, okay, I'm going to tap these 5 countries to like generate my.
Well, we can't say tap because that's a trademark term.
What's Wizard of the Coast going to do? Sue us?
They might. I mean, they're about to fire all their employees because they're trying to.
Slopify.
Well, no, they're trying to unionize.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Okay, well, I gotta go look that up later.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely unionize. And Sushi says, ASMR, I hit that. We don't tap. Oh. Exhaust. Yeah, exhaust. Tony, thank you, Tony. Tony says exhaust.
Yes, exhaust is the correct term because tap is trademarked.
Jack was trademark.
I don't mess with Wizard of the Coast. I don't mess with Disney.
I feel like not messing with Disney makes sense. Wizard of the Coast is like, man, what are they gonna do? Tap me?
There's gonna be Pinkertons outside your door.
Oh no, not the Pinkertons. Oh god, start a civil war. Okay, so here's the cardboard bits. I'll pass that to Bear while I take the cards out of the way.
All right.
And future me will be mad at myself because I'm like, why did I mix all these cards together? But it's like, all right, we're trying to do a show here.
This is why you gotta start 12 hours from now. Because you get to sleeve everything, and I'm gonna come over a little early to help you sleeve everything.
Okay.
And
I mean, well, I can probably have that taken care of. Well, actually, it depends on how long we take tonight.
Don't take my joy from me.
All right, I won't.
All right.
I do need to go to bed at a reasonable time. I went to bed at 2:30 last night.
So here's the drop.
All right.
Oh, nothing.
We're supposed to like cancer leave, or what's there you go. Yeah, there you go.
Flop it out.
Yeah, flop it out. So cardboard bits are not flying places.
So I'm a fan of them not coming out. I like when they don't come out.
I think it's something nice about.
And it smoothly popped out, so the cut's nice.
So die cut's good.
Yeah.
How thick is the cardboard? Well, no, I mean the pieces, not the. I mean, I get it. We can get it from there, but does it feel like quality?
Yeah, it feels quality. Like I could probably bend it if I wanted to, but it's not easily bendable. Yeah.
And Tony says, "Oh, I'll be back in 4 hours for the game." Oh no, Bear, what have you done to us? What have you done to us? Tony also says, "Don't mess with Pokemon as well." Yeah.
Oh yeah, don't mess with Nintendo though.
Is it Game Freak? Oh no, Game Freak is owned by Nintendo, isn't it? Does Game Freak even exist anymore?
I don't know.
Yeah, Nintendo. Actually, no. You can mess with Pokemon a little bit because didn't Pal World win their lawsuit?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I know that Nintendo was like, "Hey, quit it," and they're like, "You're not my real dad."
Right, and I think the courts sided with Pal World by saying that Nintendo can't trademark the capturing creatures in a ball thing.
Capturing creatures in a ball and turning them into a slave,
Pretty
forcing
much.
them to work
Forced labor.
in your
Now, what are those?
sweatshop.
What do those bits look like? This is like stock market.
Yeah, this one looks like it's stock market going up, arrow up.
Yeah, that's the money. So this is the money denomination in the game. So I guess it's like your income that you're going to be generating or something. And then over here, I'm assuming it's like your military power. Looks like a little military tent type situation. I'll get a pretty close zoom in here on all this.
I'll keep popping and locking.
All right. So here we have the little stock bits, and here we have, I'm assuming, diplomacy markers. Here we have, oh man, I don't like diplomacy the game, but I wonder if this game plays similar to that. I think Book Mariah is going to have too much fun with this game now.
Oh well.
Because he loves diplomacy. He loves Axis and Allies too.
He loves saying he loves diplomacy, but he's a very aggressive diplomat. Because he's like, this is the border, and then he'll like push past the border. Clearly, it's not a very fair border. It's a border favoring him, and
Right.
then he'll kick you in the teeth if you cross his border, which always crosses border.
There you go. We can catch up on the chat here. Sushi says, uh-oh, he said tap. Don't do it again. Oh, see, Sushi made me do it again, though. I was just reading the chat. Don't be surprised when the screen goes black and Wizards of the Coast logo pops up.
It's going to be new World Order Ninja Turtles. Because they're coming out with all those magic cards now.
World Order Avatar. These are the peasant monies. The non-metal monies.
Do we don't need to pop these out then? Is there?
Yes, we do.
They're garbage.
I'm going to put them in a bag and put them in the bag of shame with all my other cardboard pieces.
Jesus. You can zoom this out a little bit.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
It's so close in, all you see is my,
Knuckles.
my little sausage fingers.
Your fingers are beautiful, Bear. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
I mean, even if they are sausage fingers, they're still beautiful.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Sushi says, "How was your stream, Tony? Tony's gonna be back in 4 hours to play the game. I see.
Oh, okay.
I see. Okay. Now I'm tracking. Thank you, Sushi, because I was very confused. I
thought he was in that we had to start playing in 4 hours. I was like, well,
no. Yeah. Tony was streaming some games from. Oh, he's at the UKGE, which I'm gonna look it up. Showed off Mini Rogue. Hey. Mini Rogue was a game that fell flat for me, but I'm interested in, now that they're making a second one, I'm interested in revisiting it now with my new perspective on, basically early on in my board game career, and by that I mean a year and a half ago. To clarify, I've been playing board games for I have my YouTube channel for 10 years or so. So I've been playing board games for a while, maybe baby days compared to some more veterans out there, but... Mini Rogue was one game that I played early on, and long story short, it fell flat for me because it didn't give me enough control over my fate. But now that I'm a little bit more okay with control being kind of relinquished and just dealing with the random of things, I wonder how Mini Rogue would land with me now.
That'd be a very interesting video to go back and see some videos that you didn't really like, or some games you really didn't like, and then see where they land with you now.
I mean, it's to the point that I didn't even make a video about it. I was yeah, I mean,
to me, those are the videos you should make.
Well, it required me to play Mini Rogue, and I was like, oh, that doesn't sound fun to me. That does not sound entertaining. But going back into to World Order, though, I will say that these dual layer boards do feel pretty nice. These are quite chunky.
It's a trend that I'm seeing with a lot of games. I know Iridia was like that. Quite a few games got that double cardboard.
The dual layer boards, yeah. Some places have triple. Actually, no, Iridia had dual.
No, it had triple.
It had oh no, it did. You're right, because you had the pop out mechanic. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're correct. But here you go. Let's feel those.
So, I'm really a fan of this because playing with a lot of new players, getting people teaching games to folks, having a thing that is what's the word I'm looking for? But it's labeled, it's labeled, but it's also everything fits where it's supposed to fit.
Dividend? That's not the word.
It just a thing has a place and the place has a thing. I don't know. It just feels good from the player side.
Engraved?
I mean, yeah, you're saying I'm more talking about the feeling of it, whereas you're talking about the actual thing. But the fact that it just from a player standpoint, when you look at this and you're like, oh, this thing fits in this spot, so I know it's right. It just
right. And it also really does help with setup. That's what made Terraforming Mars broken token insert so good, was because yes, it costs just as much as the darn board game, but when you start using it, you're like, ooh, this is great.
Yeah, Turnip was like, who would buy this?
And then I bought it over.
Yeah, well, no, I bought it and I put it together, and she was like, okay, yeah, I can't play the game without this anymore, because it just having this already done like this, chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss, indeed,
yeah.
Indeed.
This whole when a board game company makes a game and it looks good from the get go, and I don't have to go to the third party thing to get it. Oh, yeah, I'm just like, thank you.
Pretty good. And sorry, we got some more chat here. So Tony says, showed off Mini Rogue. It was fun. I liked it. Sushi says, time to make a video about it. Yes, for Mini Rogue. And then Tony says, but yes, you are chucking dice. Yeah. My problem with Mini Rogue, just to close that loop, is that it felt like you just move right and down. That's it. And I was like, I can't move other directions. What if I want to go backwards? So that's one thing I felt was a little bit too linear for me. And keep in mind, I was kind of comparison to Slay the Spire, which wasn't fair for Mini Rogue.
Fair enough. But yeah, so the way this card keeping us here on World Order.
Sushi mentioned Thunder Road, so
fair enough.
All right, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just really hitting home that I like the way the board feels, the player boards, because we talk about iconography a lot when we open new games. And while iconography is very helpful and impactful for helping players understand a game without having to read the rule book, when you have the same thing on the board, it's like, okay, this is the way this is supposed to be. It just feels good.
All right, I'm just making some guesses. So I feel like this is this looks like the setup of a board. I'm making guesses here, and the reason why I'm kind of making these guesses, like educated guesses here, is because, well, one, they fit there, and then two, using my knowledge from Hegemony, your prosperity track, every time you move up, you get phones. Really?
It's trying.
Well, no, but it's also
Maybe it's not phones. Maybe it's electronics.
okay. Other regions have it too. I was gonna say no. Don't say that, because like every time you move up in America, you get oil. And it's like, come on, come on, guys. No. But yeah, it looks like, oh, I see. You pay the technology to get. Okay, that's like the happiness.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Because
But
that one time we played with Gingervite, Gingervite was just like, yep, I got phones, I got happy. He's like, how do you have so many points? Because I got phones. You gave me money.
yeah.
And
And then it has domestic focus, diplomatic focus, and military focus. I'm assuming you would move this little chunker wherever you need it to be.
and this is production. I see. Oh, interesting. So the production, I'm assuming, is, oh, God, it's super different. Really? Oh, it's Russia. I thought it was the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, Russia's like, yeah, we got oil. So what? China's like, yeah, we got grain.
Food, yeah.
Well, Russia has food too. I guess Russia has more things to worry about. America's, yeah, we have influence. And then UK's like, yeah, we have had. Sorry.
Interesting. I mean, I'm interested because again, Hegemony was such like a well-oiled machine. How it went together. I'm excited to see how this mimics that.
I'm a little bit concerned because Hegemony's theme explained the game. I feel like people's understanding of like geopolitics,
Their preconceived ideas.
preconceived ideas may not match, because your preconceived ideas of like how capitalist societies work fit enough with Hegemony, even if you have a bad understanding of it.
Yeah.
But with this one, how worlds interact or how countries interact and stuff, that may be like a few pay grades above what most people pay attention to. So I'm a little bit worried about that. Here's the peasant board.
I'll let you open it up.
So I don't want to. Okay, well, okay, you can open up the neoprene one. I'll
Oh
open
no!
up the peasant board.
No, actually, good because I'm not very good with plastic things.
Okay.
I'll let you open that up.
All right, I'll just mute myself.
I'll open the peasant board because it's your game. You should get to open the nice board. We might need to zoom it out.
Sounds like murder. Why is there so much plastic?
Just be glad it wasn't made in Japan because
What happened?
Japan will like individually wrap each piece of fruit in a thing of fruit.
It's a sanitation. Sorry. I learned it's a sanitation thing, and
Nothing on the back side, which I always like it when they put some art on the back.
sorry, my bad. I didn't
wish
realize
they
I was still zoomed in. My bad.
Yeah, I wish they would have done a little art in the back, but that's a minor thing.
And in here, wait, I was going to compare it directly, if you don't mind. And here is the neoprene mat, which is the exact same size. So I appreciate that. One of the what game? High Frontier. It's not this game, but High Frontier's neoprene mat was like 1.5 times bigger than a normal mat, or something like that.
Yeah, it's
This is about the same.
pretty
size. Like dead on.
yeah.
I'm definitely going to use the neoprene mat. They delivered it folded, and on the Kickstarter page or the GameFound page, people were saying my mat was folded. What do you do? Like some people take it super seriously. For me, I was like, it doesn't have a crease, but I'll live with it.
I mean, it has a little bit of one, but it's not horrible. And I think once you roll it up, it'll go away.
Right, but it was supposed to be shipped with this in an individual sleeve, like a poster tube. And I guess the distributor, some distributors didn't do it. Some distributors did. So they went back and they, as in Hegemony, the group, the people who made this game, they went back and talked to the shipping people to like try to correct it. I don't know if they did. I just remember seeing. I was like, oh.
Clearly not, because it.
Well, no. Mine was shipped. Like when I got mine, people were already complaining about it. And
I mean, overall, it's not horrible. I do see like a little bit of a fold here, but again, through use and having it flat, it'll flatten out.
Yep. Oh, Tony says this wardrobe looks nice. Not UK. Sorry. Sadly, we aren't in the EU. Going to head off. It's midnight here. Enjoy the game eventually. And then Sushi says, sounds good. Good night. Thanks for coming, Tony. And yeah.
Thanks, Tony.
Yeah, we'll definitely check out the stream. Well, I can speak for myself. I can't speak. Actually, no, Bear, you run streams in the background when you do stuff anyway. So.
I do.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, we'll check out your stream every once in a while. I'll see if I can check it out. Oh no, we're doing this tomorrow. Damn.
But he's doing it in 6 hours.
Oh, it's in the
Because it's
morning.
midnight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so.
There you go. And there we go. The mat is rolled up. It rolls up pretty nice. One thing I hate about neoprene mats is like, where do I put it? Yep. Just follow. Yep. You want me to follow? Well, I can't follow with your channel, but I'll reach out with mine. I'm following. There's Cool Blue. That's me. That's my channel. All right. So that is the board. So the board is not really much. Oh, actually, I want to see the. Interesting. So I don't know what I was expecting. I've also seen this before, but I don't remember looking at it, if that makes sense. But I was expecting like, because in Hegemony you have like the different sectors, and you have like the state have their stuff in the corner.
Well, it looks like it's the same thing because they have America, 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 America. There's China, 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 China. Like it looks like you can mess with certain parts of the world. Again, we're speculating because we haven't played yet.
Oh, I see. So only America can have influence, or has what's the word I'm looking for? Domain is not the right word. Sphere of influence. Your sphere of influence is here in the North and South America for the U.S. and Canada. Sorry, Canada. Round track. Yep.
Yeah, we got 6 rounds, similar to Hegemony.
Turn order is there.
I'm assuming that we'll put our nation's flags over it.
Hegemony's 5 rounds.
I mean, but it still has the same recipe of a limited amount of time. Turn order being not something that's set in stone, so you'll be able to move the turn however you want to.
Right.
That's cool.
All right, I do like it. I think it looks clean. That's a cool kid to say.
Yeah, it's interesting to see how this is. I see that it feels like it's definitely made by the same people that made Hegemony because it is. Like it has the bones are there from Hegemony.
The same design language.
Do you want to put this over there?
Yeah. I was gonna clear out the cardboard bits, so throw them into some plastic bags. A shame. I'll let future me worry about putting these in places that are not plastic bags. But we can look at the rule book and we can kind of close things out from there. Unless you want to look at more cards.
No, I'm not a huge proponent of that.
Looking at rule books? Oh, sorry. Looking at the cards.
I don't want to spoil any cards for anybody. It does come with these
Oh yeah.
tiny little like color coded things so that you can keep like America stuff in the blue one because that's the color they are.
America.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's it.
We just stop it. So yeah, you can keep them separated. And again, this is just going back to a company thinking it far enough ahead that they're like, you know what, we're going to go ahead and give you a storage solution in the game versus you having to buy a third-party one. So I appreciate this.
And it's also not their first rodeo. I think Hegemony's base game did it have an insert? I don't know. I ditched it because I sleeve my cards. I couldn't fit it in there anyway.
Right. Well, the fact that this comes with sleeve cards, I'm assuming the sleeve cards will fit where they're supposed to fit because it came with sleeve cards.
I hope.
Well, to me, it just tells me that these people play games.
Right.
And that they're fans of games, and they think like games. It's not a bunch of dudes in a boardroom that are making executive decisions. And like, well, who cares if it fits in their sleeve? Like the people who fucking buy your games care.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that this will be the case.
Well, and just to acknowledge too, like one of the are there extra bags over there? One of the drawbacks of doing that one. Well, actually no.
I mean, that was one that was for something else.
I think this is the money. But one of the drawbacks of having your board game box have space for sleeves is that you end up with a giant box, so shipping cost goes up based on the size of the box. So, I mean, this is the deluxe edition. Some people went all in. I'm assuming that maybe the smaller or non-deluxe editions don't have as much space in them because I'm assuming they're smaller boxes. This one also has the miniatures at the bottom, which I didn't think about that. Can the miniatures fit in there? Fit in the little plastic container?
Probably not. Because they're in a container over there. You can see it on the screen that is shaped for those miniatures. So I'm thinking that's where they live.
Sushi says, I hate it when the cards don't fit. Oh, here you go, Ray. Various bits for the... Oh, I thought you were going to throw it into...
I gave you the bag. You took it from me.
Well, I thought you were going to throw it into the containers.
I can, if I can color code them.
Nah, it's too late. I've already been rejected.
That's fine. Well, again, we'll do this off screen. Maybe we'll do it while we're just like shooting the shit talking. But not during this recording that's going to go on Facebook.
Oh,
or
interesting.
YouTube.
That's
Yeah, because there was a spot for it on the board.
Okay, okay. I was about to say, is this player count? The answer is yes. It is player count. So Why don't you play this game? Okay. Sorry, I just see this as a.
It looks like it plays best at 2 or 4 players.
Yeah, because it was like a 2. I'm assuming that's 1. So maybe 1, 2, and 3, or maybe 3 plus is the board.
Yeah.
Seems reasonable. All right. So now that we got this all out of the way, mostly out of the way, let's go ahead and look at the rulebook. So would you like to do the honors on the rulebook?
Sure.
I will give it a zoom in so we can know where to kind of frame
Well,
things.
first and foremost, I want to point out this.
Oh, the player aids, yeah.
If you're making a game that's going to be difficult and you don't give me a damn player aid,
1 for each player.
and this one has 1 for each. Trying to open this up. Anything?
That's too late. We committed.
But it's got 1 for each player because the rules are different for each country, I'm assuming, and they play a little differently. But if you're going to give me a game and you don't give me and you give me player aids and you give me 1 player aid and it's a 4 to 6 player game, fuck you. So I appreciate you guys giving us player aids, 2, and you kind of had to because of each country kind of plays differently. But it just makes it so much easier when you're learning and or teaching the game to hand something to somebody.
Sushi said the Russian players' rules are in Russian. Good luck. Oh no. I wish. Well, so the other thing I was gonna say was some aftermarket player aids, but some people on Board Game Geek made player aids that I think were actually pretty good. The one that we used that I laminated, that was great. So I hope the Hegemony folks learned from that. Hegenomic Project Games. I hope did I say it right?
Yeah,
Hegenomic Project Games. I hope they learned from the player aid that somebody posted on Board Game Geek because it was great. It showed everybody's thing they could do.
Oh, for Hegemony.
For Hegemony, the one that we use, because it basically made it to where teaching the game became that much easier. But the player aids that they included were still really good.
Yeah.
And I think this is kind of following the players they included, which is fine, I suppose.
Also, hats off for your symbol. It's a brain. There's also a chess piece in it.
Oh, I knew that. I just knew.
I like little witty things like that.
Yeah.
Also, looking at the back of the art here, I'm seeing that in the middle you have America and Russia. Oh no, America and China there.
Yep.
And then I'm wondering if that's some foreshadowing, like these are going to be the 2 people and these are going to be the outliers. Interesting.
Yeah. I wonder what kind of went into deciding the superpowers. I mean, I guess it's just historically reason. Sorry, what's the word I'm looking for? It's easy just to talk to a historian or somebody who knows about the world order of things to figure out who the superpowers are. But I wonder who 5th place was. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Because that'd be kind of cool to know.
So this is a bit overwhelming.
Is it?
It is.
They're just showing the components.
I'm aware, and that just shows there's a lot of components to this game.
It's only 94 cubes.
It's a lot to take in. So this might be. I mean, if you purchase this game and this deters you from it, then you should just go ahead and return the game.
Or gift it.
Yeah, give it to somebody else.
Gift it to
because this
loved one.
Hegemony was a hefty game. I would say probably over 7, maybe 8 to 9. I wouldn't say it's a 10, but it definitely wasn't.
On the depth or heaviness?
The heaviness of the
Heaviness would be out of 5.
1 out of 5?
Yeah.
Oh, then I would say it'd be a 4.5.
Okay, fair. So yeah, as far as I would make the counter argument that Hegemony is not a complicated game. It is just a number of levers that are interconnected, and you have to understand the interconnection. If you don't understand interconnection, the game's going to be just never achievable. Yeah,
but there's a skill to pulling those levers, kind of like driving a stick shift.
That's fair.
And until you learn how to do that, and it takes a little while. I think I've played the game 4 or 5 times at this point, and it's.
Yeah, but if you play it as the
I
thing
still stall out.
if you're playing it as the thing that you're playing as, then the game becomes so easy.
Right.
So if you play it as a working class, you're. Yeah.
Well, again, I'm not trying to talk. This video isn't about Hegemony, but I'm only comparing it to Hegemony because it's made by the same people.
Yeah.
That was the mindset. So if you, like you said, if you basically role played the group of people you're supposed to be playing, you would do a good job. It made sense. Everything kind of clicked into place. So I'm wondering if this is going to do the same.
I hope so. Because otherwise, it's like why am I playing this instead of just playing what's the diplomacy? I don't like diplomacy, by the way. So this is explaining all of the components, which is nice. One thing I will say is a lot of white space, and I appreciate that. The text is a little bit small, so
That's so that you can write in it on your notes.
No, so don't you dare! Don't you dare! Oh, no. But I wonder if that was a decision made because of scaling, because you can only scale this image up but so much more before it looks weird. So I wonder if like maybe the white space out here was just to make it fit in the box. Maybe I don't know.
I was wondering if it's just more that this is the size of the paper and why make the color of the paper a different color? Cut down on costs.
Yeah, look, there's artwork. We got all the countries here doing things.
China and America.
There's the EU and Russia. Mm-hmm. Sorry, the UK, is EU or UK? I think it's EU.
EU.
Right? Yeah, European Union.
Yeah.
And then over here we have the action phase. So I think this rulebook feels like there's more space in this rulebook.
Yeah.
And sorry. Let me say it more specifically. It feels like there's more space in the text area than hegemony. Actually, I'm gonna go hegemony. I know Bear's like, but no. It's like, nope, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. You can't stop me.
I mean, I've learned long ago. I can't stop you.
That's not true. I'm stoppable. It's just I feel like there's a value add to look at hegemony stuff and compare it. Because some people who are looking at this might say, I have hegemony. Why would I get this? Actually, to be fair, and I think I said this earlier jokingly, I wasn't gonna backward order. I know. I wasn't. But then the hegemony folks were like, hey, thanks for liking our games. Like, oh yeah, you have a new game coming out. I can still back it. Sure. So I became a late backer. But
FAQ at the back of the book, showing that they've play tested it, that they have frequently asked questions. I appreciate that. That give me some stuff that they've never played before, they've never play tested. Which again, you'd have to play test this if this is anywhere near the complexity of hegemony.
yeah, the main killer for me initially was like I don't care that much about world politics, and then like this was like an interesting conversation. Yeah, I don't know why this text was so small. Well, I guess the text is small here too, isn't it?
Yeah, it feels very similar. Like again, it's made by the same company. I get that.
It's weird because I remember this text being bigger.
The brain is weird.
It is.
I was looking to see if because it's the player setup. This is just the game setup, so it doesn't have.
sorry.
So this right here, no, this has player setup because it's the different faction, the different
Hold on 1
groups.
second. So Bear's pointing to this section.
Right. Versus
And then,
this is the game section. This is 2 pages for the game setup. Whereas
I feel like we
each
might be
one is
comparing
separate.
apples to oranges there because there's game setup is here too.
Oh, well then
So do you have a player setup?
I don't. So I guess it's different. I guess it's you just do whatever's on the starting card.
Well, to be fair, interesting. Okay, so we can dissect this later and talk about this more like in a review. But I was gonna say with this one, there's a number of specific steps for the different classes. Mm-hmm. And in this one, the player boards. If you look at the player boards over there, they mark already what you're doing.
Right.
So like for instance, China's board says red spot here, red spot here. So clearly it's like put cube, put cube, put cube, put thing, and like that's straightforward.
So for me, that points out that they learned from this game going into this game and made it much easier.
Right, and if I can pull out a player board without being too,
I feel like we're
so this is like
this is moving from an unboxing to a comparison.
People love it. So this is the working class. So it doesn't really tell you where to. I mean, I guess you start at. Well, yeah, no, it doesn't tell you where to start up here. So going with what you're saying, this is like the lessons learned situation. So this is pretty good.
Yeah.
And can you pick this up for me, and then also pick this up too? Right.
Yeah.
Right. The difference.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this is flimsy, but compared to that,
this is a little girthier, a little heavier.
it's rigid. I think it's rigid.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, cool. That was a cool little venture because I just want to see those comparisons for a second. Like you said, lessons learned was you can definitely tell lessons learned from one game to the next.
I mean, and to me, that's a good thing. It's not a bad thing, because if you're not learning as you're making games, then I have to assume that you're doing it on purpose. Then.
Right. You're just messing with this. And here's a diplomacy and dominance. We're not going to make a separate video for this one because it's integrated in the game already, and I don't know what's what. I guess I can know what's what from here. But the diplomacy and dominance expansion is basically all the Kickstarter goals or the stretch goals essentially. and it's included in the deluxe edition. So if you get retail, this will be a separate expansion. And just to also clarify, can we see?
But if
the
you're
other
not a
ones?
peasant, you got it with the deluxe version.
And the other expansion we're going to do a different video for is World in
You
Turmoil.
want to see this one?
Yeah, you can show them. World in Turmoil. So this one's a different expansion.
So
but
tune in later to see that expansion.
tune in later. This will all be released on the same day, right?
Yes. Sure. Whatever you tell me to do.
I would suggest it. I mean, or you can keep the hype going. But you can
I
get
usually
both
do. I
videos.
usually do like one a day. So this probably
fair.
that one will probably come out the day after,
That's fair. That's fair. That one will probably be way shorter though.
and then the playthroughs will probably come out. The playthrough and learning and playthrough will come out the day after that, and then the review will come the last
Then
day.
we have the extra goodies. Finally, I get to open this notebook to determine if I need to donate it to Dr. Doodle or if I get to. It's a part
You've
of the
already
game.
promised it.
I did.
They might kill you in your sleep if you don't give it to them.
You were correct. They do know where I live.
Who runs the world? Dr. Doodle.
That is true. That is true. So this is these are some extra stuff for the all in. So first is the World Order concepts. I'm going to pass that to Bear so Bear can look at it. But I was going to try to open this and then look at this because I think this is just a notebook. And if this is just a notebook, like I said, I'm going to donate it to
Dr. Doodle.
Dr. Doodle. Dr. Diddle? No, not Dr. Diddle.
Not Dr. Diddle. That's got to be sushi.
Yeah, Sushi's saying that. Hydrate baby oil. Oh no. Alright, hold on. Yeah, it's just a notebook. Alright, so this is just a notebook. Oh god, it's like a notebook. It's just like, this notebook slaps. Alright, well, I'm going to donate this to the Dr. Doodle. It does feel nice. I do like the art.
Oh, jeez.
Alright, and then here's Bear.
Welcome to New World Order. The following pages will introduce you to the host of background information relevant to our game.
Oh, they went all in.
They went all in. I thought this was going to be art and stuff, but no, this is like actual, like Dr. Russell Foster from King's College of London.
Oh, so this is a
wrote
dossier,
this.
like a
Yeah.
dossier of each individual.
Yeah, like this is.
Oh, wait, was that Works Cited? Or was that a
Yeah, it looked like we're excited.
suggested readings? Okay,
Oh,
cool.
suggested reading. Okay, but I mean, still, it's interesting. Like they went all in.
I didn't do that, my bad.
It's all right.
I didn't do it, but if I did, my bad.
So this almost makes me feel like giving this to your players beforehand so they can learn how to roleplay their faction.
Learn how to roleplay Russian
Yeah,
or Russia. I feel like if we just get Bookmore out of America,
it'll be fine.
it'll be fine.
But yeah, this is interesting.
Oh, do you think Apple's is gonna play China?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
I don't know. I
feel
say
like
we
that's gonna be a
randomize it and hand it out and let that.
I don't know. Whoever I play is probably gonna lose. So I'm just gonna say that. All right.
We should play America then.
That way the bad guys lose. All right, so another game I was going to bring in. I know Bear is like,
What? This is for this game.
I know. This is Cross Bronx Expressway, a historical record. But I'm bringing this up because this is from GMT. I was going to show the thing. So inside of Cross Bronx Expressway, they did do a lot of extra work. Breaking Space, which is a pseudonym for the group. They did a lot of extra work. So this is the scenario book. So it has the scenarios, but also has, so this is how you set up the boards when you play Cross Bronx Avenue. And in addition to that, there's quotes from the history of the decade you're playing. Cross Bronx Avenue is about basically trying to build a highway in the middle of like a black neighborhood and stuff. So that's why you'll see like historical terms that are accurate. Let me just say it that way. But through here, they had different event cards that show up, and they have the history here. And it looks like they were doing something similar here for the World Order concepts, which is why I wanted to show this, because like I love when board games do this, because it allows me to kind of like dig more into like not just play America versus China. It's like play America knowing what America was doing and what was inspiring, like these different like the different dossiers it has here, introduction, explaining like the capital, population. These things are so cool because they add more. They kind of take board games from like we're playing a board game just to like, you know, do colonizing, to like no, we're playing a board game to like really reckon with what we're doing and how we're doing it and why we might be doing it. What's our motivation? Mm-hmm. You know, just kind of not making a full commentary on like what the moral goods and bads are of what you're doing, but just more so we're not just mindlessly, you know, collecting books here. We are just, you know, we're actually trying to make society better, or we're actually trying to, you know, reform this thing or whatever we're trying to do goal wise.
I mean, this reads like a history book, essentially.
So it's like a something you'll see in school.
Yeah, after China's ascension to the World Trade Organization, WTO, in 2001, China's economy boomed at an unexpected rate.
Oh, history.
Yeah, it's like legitimate history, and I'm guessing that they catered each faction to be played based off of actual history, is what I'm assuming. But we'll see. I mean, it's interesting.
Which means my concern earlier about people not having an understanding of like the actual countries. This could solve the problem. I say could because I'm not reading.
I think it'd be the opposite.
You do?
Because if they've catered it, maybe this will be an interesting way to educate people through playing a board game.
Like role playing.
Yeah, like why has this happened to me? And they're like, and then them playing the China or Russia,
Right.
and they're like, why did the game go this way? And then they go do some research and like, oh, because that's what really happened. So interesting.
Oh, I like the sentence already. Sorry, I was going to read the last
Just
sentence.
open the random page.
Well, no, this is the back of the book. This is a conclusion.
Okay.
It can be argued that the U.S.'s emergence as the world's first hyperpower was not an example, but an aberration. Yeah. It feels like an aberration right now, given things went off the rails. But again, this shows how much work and effort that they put into like just kind of trying to. This is I think what game did we play? We played a game that had history, but it didn't do anything with the history. Oh, Core Discovery. Because I talked about it.
Well, they were doing like a Weird West kind of thing. They weren't trying to make it. This seems like it's legit history.
Right.
Whereas that was like a Weird West
Well,
kind of history.
but even Warfighter Vietnam, a game that you didn't like at all, that game, I mean, it still did something with the history. Like it's the history of the. Besides Bear being a hating bear, all this aside, what I'm trying to say is like when games take the history and actually mechanically try to like make an effort to like make the history matter for the mechanics. Like I love that. I know you said it might break the game. It might make it like, you know, the opposite. Like if you don't know the history you play, it's like, well, why did this suck so much? And you go read the history, it's like, oh, and that might not feel good. Because what if you don't want to read?
But again, the whole point of making a game is to make it so that everybody has an equal chance to win. But having more knowledge of how these like the countries that you're playing, the struggles they had, and who they're like, because I saw it in the page there, they had like who their allies were, who they could rely on. Knowing that information beforehand might encourage you which direction to go.
Well, the player board. Oh, I don't mean to bring back out old stuff, but the player board already had that built in, didn't it? Because it had yeah. So like this is for the Middle East, North Africa. Sorry, North Africa specifically. Northern Africa specifically has these superpowers can interact with it.
And again, that's good board game mechanics.
Board game design, yeah.
Yeah, having it set up on the board so that it's easy for someone that's learning to remember. And not even only that, but then while you're in the midst of making difficult decisions, seeing those icons on the board.
Right. So like clearly China's not going to do anything with Europe directly, but everybody. Sorry, not Europe. Greenland. I'm sorry. Greenland directly, but everybody else will.
Right.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Cool. All right. I'm looking forward to learning this game tomorrow.
Yeah.
I was less excited originally because I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be hegemony with extra steps, isn't it? But now I'm like, no, hold on. Let them cook.
Yeah. Again, I'm going into this blind, so just this is just my rambling here for a second at the end of my video. I literally thought this was just going to be like we're 4 random countries, and you get to decide what type of country you want to be.
No, because in hegemony you were a non-specified country.
Well, then the expansion's kind of like had
like America,
you could kind of see where you're at.
Russia.
But that's in my mind what I thought. So when I saw that it was actual 4 countries that are specific, I was like, I wanted to be.
You want to make your own country?
Yeah.
BYOC, build your own country.
So, but I'm still excited to try it. I just was like that in my mind's eye. That's what I was picturing.
So you're less excited then?
No, I'm about the same.
Okay.
I was hoping that it would be my own, so I would have grown from there. But whenever I come to a game that's got a little heft to it, I'm always kind of like creeping in at a slow pace. I'm not rushing it.
Interesting.
So,
which means Bear's gonna play Russians tomorrow.
I probably would end up playing Russians. I know, just because they're like, oh, it has a bear. You got to play a bear. Okay, I'll play a bear.
I think we're all gonna bully him to play the Russians. It's fine.
I'll play whatever I get played. But do you have any final thoughts?
Sushi has a few chats here, but my final thoughts, I was pointing out, just in case you want to read those out in a moment. But my final thoughts are, I don't know, like part of me wants to say, okay, hey, let me go check out the solo experience. But I think if it does the same automaton that it did for Hegemony, I might be less interested because it's basically some of the feedback for Hegemony's solo is like you spend just as much time getting the bots to do the thing, and you don't have much time to kind of think about your turn. And then when you get to your turn, you decide based on the board state.
Aren't you the only person in the game who can take as much time as you want?
Well, yes,
don't have a
but the
timer.
point is like if you can just flip a card, do a thing, then that'll be cool. But for Hegemony, you want the capitalist to play the capitalist. You don't want like the bot to randomly capital around. You want them to actually make intelligent decisions. So I wonder if this solo is going to have that. And I'm talking so much about solo because I play a lot of solo on my channel. So I mean, this is going to live in my shelf regardless. Just like Slay the Spires over there, like I'll probably never play it. But I'm hopeful that the solo experience for this maybe has a little bit more for me to try to chew into than what I assume Hegemony Solo has. I say assume because I haven't actually fully played Hegemony Solo. I sat down to try to play it, but I never finished. I don't remember finishing. I don't remember forming an opinion either. But
Yeah, I'm excited. Overall quality of the pieces were good. I'm excited to get it to the table, and I'm excited to you and me gang up on
yeah,
Book Marauder.
look, you, me, and Apples.
Apples is a loose cannon.
Apples is loose. Like, as long as Apples is winning, she'll leave us alone. That's usually
I
how
don't
it
want her to
works.
win. I want to win.
Well, see, now you got to fight. Yeah, you got to fight Book. Now Book Marauder and Apples are going to team up against you. And I'm like, well, Bear, I tried to tell you.
Fair enough.
You poked the.
I'm the bear, and they poke me.
No, what's China's? You poked the.
Dragon.
You poked the dragon. That doesn't sound right.
Ugh.
All right. So Sushi has a few chats in here. It says, you keep reading to find out the notebook is essential. So you'll keep reading and find out that the notebook is essential because it's called the Essential Notebook, right? Right? Essential Notes. Oh no, just notes are ruling the world. Never mind. I lied. Never mind, Sushi. I thought your joke was funnier than that.
He just called you not funny.
No. 3 out of 5 stars. That's more than half. If that's the case, it sort of locks you into certain play styles, and that's if it's based on countries.
Well, the same thing with Hegemony. Like, you were locked into a playstyle with that as well because you were playing a certain class of people.
You're correct, because like
government.
as a capitalist, you could be a friendly capitalist, but you wouldn't win.
You're still a capitalist.
Yeah, you're still no. You can be a friendly capitalist and give out your money, but you're not going to win. Like
Right.
the working class will love it. Everybody else will hate you. So yeah, in Hegemony, I can't even say Hegemony is hard to be a kingmaker. I never thought about that. I think everybody plays it wants to win, and that's important. But yes, sorry, correct. If it locks into a certain playstyle, that might not be great. I do see that being a problem. And then Sushi says, less excited? Isn't this your game? Well, look, I'm allowed to buy a game and then be less excited by it. I'm not saying I'm less excited about this game. I'm saying I was not anticipating anything at all from the solo, but now I'm a little bit more interested in solo. I assume this is a 4-player game. That's why.
Or, I mean, they learned from their mistakes and they made solo play better.
Listen, we gotta get Cool Blue to like our game, okay?
All right, on that note, this has been Friendly Neighborhood Gamer. We've been unboxing World Order.
I don't even know what the box top is. Sorry, it's
Fine.
chaos out
I
here.
have this right here.
There you go.
Deluxe
Found it.
edition.
I found it. There you go.
Somebody yeeted the main thing across the screen.
I wonder who encouraged who to do it. Wow, 1 hour and 12 minutes, Bear. Look at you.
That's pretty long for unboxing for me. The Friendly Neighborhood Gamer, this has been World Order Deluxe Edition, a race for the global hegemony. I'm your host, Bear. This is my co-host, Blue. And as always, keep those dice rolling.
Oh, we didn't have a fidget spinner. We gotta reshoot it. No,
Bye.